Bruce Rivers, he's the criminal lawyer. Well, who is he? Bruce Rivers, he's the criminal lawyer. And who is he? Bruce Rivers, he's the criminal lawyer. And what he do? And it's gonna react to all the self-snitching.
Hi, this is Bruce Rivers. Welcome to another fun-filled episode of Criminal Lawyer Reacts. I'm Bruce Rivers, board-certified criminal defense lawyer, back in the saddle after being a month in Alaska. I took some of Alaska back with me. I was wrestling a grizzly bear, and this is all grizzly bear hair. That's just absolutely, no, I'm just kidding. But we had an amazing adventure, and we're going to be doing a long episode of my trip, and you can kind of see what it was like, the daily life in the Yukon and in Alaska. All right, and so I'm here with my content genius, and today we're going to react to some kind of shenanigans in the workplace. Sometimes people do shit in the workplace that they just shouldn't do. But before we get to this lovely video that I have not seen, and it's just a cold reaction to it, this episode is brought to you by ContractsCounsel.com. ContractsCounsel.com is an effective way for you to get a contract written for whatever purpose, business purpose, personal purpose, whatever. If you need a contract for whatever, go to ContractsCounsel.com. Now, here's the thing. If you're a lawyer, and I know some of you guys watch my channel because I get comments from you guys all the time, but if you're a lawyer and you would like to be able to work from home, guess what? You can go to Contracts Counsel. You can work as much or as little as you want. We have a lot of clients, but we need more lawyers. So if you're a lawyer, go to ContractsCounsel.com. Sign up, do a little extra work from home, and you'll be better for it. And so will the people that you serve. So ContractsCounsel.com, an effective way to get a contract written or to do some work from home if you're a lawyer. So, and you know they're a reputable outfit because they're connected with eSign.com. All right, so let's just get into this. This is, let's see, what's the title of this video? Body cam. Oklahoma teacher allegedly shows up drunk on first day of elementary school. What the hell? When you think about a teacher's job, a teacher is what? Public servant, right? And they're entrusted with your children. So I leave my child with you. I can kind of assume that they're going to be in good care. But you're going to assume that, that they're going to be sober at least, right? Okay, let's see what happens here. Because you have a duty of care when you're a teacher.
Kimberly, come on in here and have a seat a second. Okay. I want to visit.
Generally speaking, when they say, hey, come on in here, I want to talk to you for a second, do you think it's because, hey, we want to give you a promotion? Generally not.
All right. So, just observing you in classroom, it looks like something's off a little bit. And so I've asked...
yeah, during recess, were you making yourself some martinis?
Officer Dean to come in here and visit with it. Have you taken anything that's, do you have a prescription for anything?
At this moment, I guarantee you, her heart's pounding like this, like this, like this, like this.
Maybe you have taken today that just seems like you're not the same person that I talked to this morning.
I did take some medication last night to help me with sleep because I have some anxiety stuff, but that's I can't think of the name of it right now, but I could look it up when I get home.
Okay. So you haven't taken anything?
I think you're going to get home sooner than you thought you were going to today.
You were at school?
No.
Okay. Now, one thing I would tell you is, for your employment, I want you to be truthful.
Okay.
And so, would you be willing to take a breathalyzer test?
If I needed to, yeah.
Okay. You don't have to, but if you're willing to do it.
Fuck no. I want my union rep. And you stop the whole process.
That helps us.
Have you taken any sort of medication today?
I'm sorry, what?
Have you taken any medication today?
I did take some medication this morning for my anxiety.
What did you...
Well, first you said it was last night, now it's this morning. Yeah, what's your medication? I think it was Doers on the Rocks.
This morning?
I think it's called...
White Claw? I don't know. If I wasn't drunk, I could remember.
Clozapine.
Clozapine, yeah,
I took it this morning.
While you were here?
Yeah, right before I came in, yes.
Right before I don't know, man. Why are you hassling me with this? I need a drink.
Okay.
Is it a prescription? Because you changed your story a little bit. Now
Yeah,
you
you
said
said
you
it was
took.
last night.
Yeah.
Well, I took one last night and then I took one this morning because
And I'm about to take one now because I'm really fucking nervous with these questions.
my anxiety was really like bad
Well, that's understandable, but I just need you. So what time did you take it?
this morning.
Whenever you took it last, what time was that?
I'm not really for sure.
Then why do you smell like alcohol?
Where's it at? In your car? In your classroom?
No, I had one. I took it I put it in my pocket and then I took it.
You put it in your pocket?
Yeah. Because I didn't want to bring the whole bottle in.
You know, the human condition is such that, you know, people have frailties, right? And people with alcohol problems, they don't think clearly, generally speaking. So if you're showing up to work and you take a little break and you take at least sippy sip, you know, while the kids are in their nap or whatever the fuck they're doing, look in the mirror, man. I mean, that's a real issue. I can tell you this. I've never had a drink when I was in a courtroom. Like, even at lunch. It used to be like you'd have a 2-martini lunch and then go back to court hammered and give a closing argument. They don't do that anymore.
You do know that if it's a narcotic, you have to have it in the bottle, right? Or you can be charged with it?
I did
Yeah,
not know that.
Okay, well, now I'm even in more trouble than I thought.
It's got to be in the prescription bottle.
Yeah.
So, I want you to understand that I care very much about you, okay? And I need to make sure you're okay. I need to make sure that you're safe, and I've got to make sure that the kids are safe. So, we're just trying to help you and make sure everything's okay, okay? Because this is, your demeanor, like I told you earlier, is just a lot.
Oh, I'm sorry. That was our bullshit meter, and it's going off.
It's just a lot different, so if there is anything that you need to talk about, please call me so that we can help you.
I mean, I am having a hard time with some depression stuff, and
Did you drink something while you were here at school?
not while I was at school.
Well, where did you have your cocktail?
When did you drink something?
Last night.
Okay.
So if she drank last night, and who knows, let's see, what time does this say this is? This is at 3:30 in the afternoon. And if they still smell it at 3:30 in the afternoon, and you drank last night, you must have been near fucking death.
Not here at school, because it seemed that it changed. I mean, your demeanor kind of changed. Anything here at school?
I wouldn't bring it into the school.
In other words, it's in my car.
Are you going to blow double zeros?
I don't know.
You should know. If you hadn't drank anything, you should blow zeros.
I love cops' attitudes.
If you drank something recently, it's going to show it. Well, let's find out. You should know. Makes me think that you are not going to.
So there's absolutely no reason for him to be confrontational with her right now. I mean, but cops love to do that. They love to fucking twist. You should know. I mean, he wants her to take that fucking test, right? Just be agreeable. Oh, okay. Well, here, we'll take it. And, you know, if she could bristle up and all of a sudden say, I'm not going to take it.
Okay, so what's going to happen
I'm not going to do anything with you.
Well, I'm asking Mrs. Bowles.
Well, I'm just gonna be honest, Kimberly. I'm concerned about you. I have a responsibility to take care of the kids.
Right.
And it's not gonna be my decision.
It's my decision. So let's see what happens.
All right.
All right, so you're going to blow into it like you're blowing up a balloon, okay? And you're going to keep blowing until I tell you to stop. Till I tell you to stop, okay?
She essentially confessed that she had, you know, she didn't bring it into the school. In other words, it's probably in her car, and she probably went out to lunch or something.
All right, give me just a second.
I don't know how to do this.
You're just going to blow into it like you're blowing up a balloon as soon as I tell you to. All right, ready? Take a big deep breath. Blow, 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 blow. All right, stop. Good job. You gonna tell me the truth? How much you had to drink?
I drank last night.
There's no way you drank last night.
It says 0.248. Holy fuck. She probably is being truthful that she drank last night. But she also probably... You ever see that guy from Trailer Park Boys?
This little device right here, I just take a little blow, and it tells me when it's time for a little top-up. I used to ride at around 0.20, but now I leave it at 0.12. Sober enough to know what I'm doing, and I'm drunk enough to really enjoy doing it.
Just enough to know what I'm doing and enough to really enjoy what I'm doing it. If she's at 0.24, that means she very well could have been, that could be a truthful statement that she was drunk last night, but she was drunk when she got up and went to school, and then if she drank at lunch or wherever she drank, then, I mean, because she didn't get 0.24 over lunch hour. That didn't happen.
Well, I did drink last night.
Did you drink at school is what he's asking you. Tell us the truth.
I didn't drink at school.
I didn't drink at school. No, how about did you drink during the day?
Right there.
You blew 2 times the legal limit.
I did.
Yeah.
Here's our drink that you had. What's in this drink?
That's a Diet Coke.
Is there anything liquor in it?
Nope.
So if I go into the classroom, am I gonna find anything else?
Did you go to your vehicle and drink if we go out and search your car?
No.
So where did the liquor come from? Did you leave campus?
Not today.
She's full of shit.
Have you? This thing is pretty accurate.
No, I know it is.
So-
I know it is.
You blew like a 0.24.
I don't know what that means.
Legal limit's 0.08.
So you blew 2. Okay, this is what I'm saying about having a 2-year education. That's 3 times the legal limit, not 2. But I'm not splitting hairs with a cop on that.
Okay.
Do you drink often?
Unfortunately,
Are you fucking kidding me? At 2-4, I drink every fucking day. Jesus Christ. These kids actually go get my booze for me.
yes.
Yes. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm not trying to insult you. I'm just trying to understand
No,
why.
And here's the thing. I'm making light of it because it's a very difficult situation. And alcoholism is nothing to really laugh at, to be honest with you, because, if you're a chronic alcoholic like this and you're letting it affect your job, you're letting it affect your ability to care for these kids, and then she's going to get in her car and go home. And chronic alcoholism can lead to death. I mean, just the alcohol alone can kill you, develop symptoms and organ failure down the road.
I'm seeing a counselor. I'm seeing a counselor about it. So,
You haven't had anything to drink today.
not since,
So
3 a.m.
Your expert opinion, she's under the influence.
Well,
Actually, to be honest with you, at 0.24, she's doing pretty fucking good. She's not really slurring her words. She's able to carry on a conversation. But we've seen that before in other videos. Where, remember the lady who killed 2 people? And I when I had to guess her intoxication level, she was, up around the 2.4 level or better. And, some people who are... you develop a tolerance for alcohol. And so if she's constantly drinking every night like that, her tolerance might be such that she looks normal when she's drunk. Come on, tell us.
you want my honest opinion? I think she's probably a functioning alcoholic.
Would she blow that
So you could and be normal and be
and not drink today?
Well, no, because she's had to have drank sometime today.
Like even if it was 3 a.m.
Do you want to blow one more time on a different
I don't
straw
want to.
to see if it changes?
No.
Okay.
I want y'all to tell me what I have to do.
I just want you to be honest.
Yeah.
I'm seeing a counselor for my stuff.
And at that point, it becomes, a disability thing, right? because, alcoholism is disease. And so what is the employer's obligation in this respect?
So,
Do you live here in town?
I live in Stillwater.
Do you have anybody that's there that could come pick you up?
Uber.
My husband's he's still at school working.
Can I check your eyes?
Do what?
Can I check your eyes?
Yeah.
Can I stand up?
He's going to check her for a horizontal gaze nystagmus test, which basically means, you track the pupils and there's a jerky movement, so lack of smooth pursuit at 45 degrees. And if she's on other medication, it's kind of irrelevant.
Entire test, but stand with your feet by your side, hands down to your feet, side to side, heel to heel. There you go. All right.
I mean, at this point, why are you doing that? Because you already have her, a PBT, a preliminary breath test.
Just follow the tip of my pen. Your eyes only. Do you understand?
Mm-hmm.
He's looking for a jerky movement in the eyes.
You drank recently.
They're not saying they can smell it. You'd think they would smell it.
Yeah, she's intoxicated.
That is nothing. That horizontal. If she's on other medication, other things can cause that nystagmus other than alcohol.
I see. Do you know your husband's number? If I call him?
I don't want you to call him.
Well, I can't let you leave. If you leave, you're gonna get arrested.
Yeah, I'm gonna arrest you for DUI.
So I need somebody to come pick you up.
Kim.
This probably isn't the first time this has happened, clearly, but the first time she got caught, and to put kids in that harm's way, it's really difficult to keep somebody on that would do that.
I know I've been having a hard time. Am I gonna get fired?
Honestly, yes. Or you can resign. You're under the influence at school with kids. That cannot happen.
Can
Union rep.
just be that it's in my blood system, and that's why it's.
Unless you drank a shit ton
Well,
at like 8 o'clock this morning, I don't know how you could still be that high.
And here's the thing: if she was then she drove to work drunk, which she probably did. So so when you drink alcohol, it doesn't stay in your system forever, clearly, and it's not like marijuana where it stores in fatty tissue. So it leaves your body at it's called a dissipation rate of about. It really depends upon how tall you are and how heavy you are and that kind of stuff, and what you've had to drink and what you've had to eat. But generally speaking, it's 0.015 an hour. So if she was, let's say she was 0.24 at 3 in the morning, and she doesn't have anything else to drink, she could be at 0.06 at this time, by 3 o'clock in the afternoon. But highly unlikely. So it's quite likely that if she did drink, at night excessively, that she would have some stuff in her body. But by being at 2.24 at 3:43 in the afternoon, highly unlikely that she didn't drink during the day.
I did drink a lot last night.
How much did you drink?
I don't. Too much.
What do you drink?
Wine.
At this point, she's getting fired. Why the fuck would you continue to talk to these people? I mean, you say, I want my union rep, and you'll be hearing from my attorney.
So how many bottles of wine did you drink?
We had the blocks.
A box of wine. It was a very good week.
Drink a whole box of wine?
Half a box.
And you stopped drinking at like 3 this morning?
Presley Johnson, please come to the office. Presley
The problem
Johnson,
is they said you were
please
fine
come
this
to the
morning,
office.
and then now, recently they've noticed a difference.
See, and that's weird to me. That I was okay this morning. I would think that it would be.
Which makes me think that you drank recently.
I would think. I could see like this morning, but I couldn't see like.
JP
After that.
Profit and Kaylee Richmond, please
I
come to
think you
the
drank
office.
recently,
JP
like
Profit,
probably while you
Kaylee
were at school.
Richmond, and Presley Johnson, please come to the.
So, your options are, we call somebody to pick you up, you come visit me tomorrow. 2, you get.
I couldn't hear what both
I
options
won't even let you get your vehicle. I'll just arrest you right now for public intox.
Please don't do that.
Then you should probably find a ride.
Can I make that happen myself?
Right now.
Do I have to do it right here?
Yes, we need to know somebody's.
Yeah.
We're not leaving, he's not gonna leave here till somebody picks you up.
So either you leave in a vehicle or you leave in my vehicle. One of the two.
I don't get why part of it is she's drunk, but I mean, why would you hesitate to tell Uber home?
So who are we calling?
When you let chemicals affect your job, your life, your marriage, your parenting, your ability to be free, whether it's drugs or alcohol, take a second look at what you're doing, or a third look, or a fourth look. Get some help and figure out how to get sober.
I don't know. I'm sorry. I'm just.
Here's the other thing. There's a lot of shame to what's going on with her right now, right? So that's why she doesn't want to call her husband, doesn't want to call anybody she knows, because they're going to have to figure out why she's being picked up from school and that she's being fired. So it's very difficult for her to make a decision here. The easiest decision is to Uber, but maybe she doesn't have Uber on her cell phone.
I'm having a hard time.
So who do you go home to? Your husband?
Mhm.
So why can't we call your husband?
I don't want you to have to call him.
Well, he's either gonna come here and pick you, or he's gonna take you to the police station.
Well, I don't want that to happen either.
Well, then you got to figure this out. We're not going to do this runaround. Either you make the decision or I'll make it for you and you'll be walked out of here in handcuffs.
Okay, I don't.
Okay, then we need to call someone.
I don't know why you have to get irritated. I mean, you look at the principal or whoever this guy is on the right-hand side, he's not getting, mouthy and lippy, but the cop is, there's no skin off of the cop's nose. What does he give a shit?
I'm not trying to be a jerk, but we can't run this.
No, I know.
We don't have all day for you to make a decision.
No,
You can
I'm
come
not.
with
I'm
you.
not trying to be like that. I'm.
Okay, you got 1 minute. Tell me a number we're gonna call, or we're trying to let you at least have some dignity and not walk out of here in front of everybody.
No,
So if you'll let us call somebody, we'll wait. They can come, wait outside. Everybody's gone. We'll tell them to be here at 4:30, and you'll be able to leave the building without anybody seeing. But if we don't have time to sit here and keep doing this.
No, I understand. I'm sorry. I don't mean to be. I don't mean to be like that. I'm sorry. I'm trying to.
Now she seems drunk.
So if we call somebody to come and get me, so then what happens after that?
Then you're gonna meet me tomorrow at my office, and we'll discuss your employment.
What time tomorrow?
9 a.m.
So what happens? So what happens then, Mr. Ogle?
Well, my recommendation to the board is going to be to terminate you because you're under the influence, or you can resign.
You won't give me like a second chance or anything?
No, not in this situation.
hard to, trust somebody, with children who's demonstrated a disrespect for the privilege that she's been given.
Your story's changed 2 or 3 times. I don't think you're personally being honest with us.
What?
We think that you drank today. Not 3 a.m. We think that you've drank since you've been at school. And I don't believe you.
Somebody like this is probably always over 0.10. So when you go through these withdrawals from alcohol, it's horrible. You get the DTs, you can get really, really sick, and you can die from it.
You want to change that story?
No, I mean, even if I did, does that make a difference to work here?
Well, it helped me to be able to understand that maybe I need to be sympathetic with you a little bit. I just don't believe you right now. I think you're lying to us.
Okay, I drank on the way to work.
Okay.
Uh-oh. That's some self-snitching right there.
Glad that you told us that. Okay. We'll still discuss tomorrow.
I went to work here. I went to work here.
So tomorrow at 9 o'clock. Now let's call somebody and have them pick you up.
No, I can't call my husband.
Do you have anyone else you can call?
You have a friend that can come pick you up?
See, when you've been given 2 choices, going to jail or call somebody, is it really more difficult for you to call a family member or to Uber than it is to go to jail?
I don't know.
And the embarrassment and shame is probably so incredibly powerful that, that she's been hiding it from people for a long time.
Would you rather call your husband to come pick you up, or would you rather call your husband to come get you from jail?
Well, actually, neither.
Well,
I mean,
you're running out of time.
Okay.
Just get a fucking Uber,
I'll
lady.
call somebody. Nah. I'm sorry. I don't mean to waste your time or anything like that. I'm sorry.
I just want someone to come pick you up so I don't have to humiliate you by walking out.
No, I don't. No, please don't do that.
Then let's call
So
someone.
we need a number right now to call, or I'm done. Okay?
Okay.
So give me a number. Who am I calling?
I don't have it by heart.
Where's your phone at?
It's in the classroom. Can I go get
You
it?
can't, no.
Huh?
You can't, no.
I will let me see if I can get. Okay, I'm gonna go to your room. Where is your phone?
Can I go down there with
No.
you? I don't even.
You don't know where it's at?
Probably because the booze that she drank is in the classroom.
It's in my purse, but
Your
I'm.
purse is where?
Can I please? Can I?
No, there's kids in the hall, and there's teachers all standing here. They don't even know you.
That's a telltale sign. She wants to go cover it up again.
Okay, no more games, right?
Yeah.
Other than that.
My juice.
Gonna try again? That there is wine.
I thought that was from yesterday.
Were you drinking up here yesterday?
Well, I brought it from home. I was in there today.
Oh, she's getting arrested. Or
Did you
maybe
get my
not.
phone?
This in here. I whatever you want to do.
Well, I mean,
Is my phone in here?
I didn't go through your bag. That should
You
you said
can.
first. I know, but my thing is,
yeah,
that's all I need.
Yeah.
Did you get my phone?
You said your phone was in the purse.
Well, I thought it was on the desk, but it's okay.
You gonna call someone?
Well, I don't. I used to have every.
There's no sense of urgency to her here in this. I'd be wanting to get the fuck out of there as fast as I possibly could.
Numbers, but
You gonna get your phone and call someone?
well,
Is it not in there?
I thought it was on the desk. It's on the desk.
The administrator is getting really pissed off at her.
Being truthful goes a long ways, and you haven't done it yet. I have half mind to arrest you just because you lied to me.
Okay, what do I need to do
Just because he lied to her is no reason to arrest her.
to make everything right?
I just wanted honesty. That's all I wanted.
I drank out of that yesterday. I didn't drink out of it today.
I don't believe you.
I drank out of that coming to work yesterday.
Well, where's the cup that you drank out of today? Is it in your classroom too?
I don't think so. Honestly, I thought I was doing a good job today. I don't know. I don't know.
At 0.24. You'd want to get the fuck out of there as quickly as possible. I would have said, let me get my phone. I'll call my husband, or get an Uber, or get a taxi. I'll just, I'll pick up my car. I'll have somebody else pick up my car tomorrow, and then we'll figure out, how you're going to fire me, or I'm going to quit.
Please, 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 please. I'll call somebody. I have somebody right here in town that will come get me.
Too late.
Please,
What's your date of birth, Kimberly?
please, 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 just let me. Can we?
Hey,
let
I'm
this-
not doing it. I'm not doing it. You had your chance to be honest,
Well,
and,
I did.
and then you wiped this out.
But please, let me.
She wiped it out, so she wiped out the cup.
Please let me call.
I should charge you with tampering with evidence.
Please let me. Please let me call.
No, it is over. No more. No more. I'm done.
Officer, please.
No.
I've never done anything bad in my whole life.
What is your date of birth?
5/7/1970. Please let me call somebody.
And public intoxication is not that big a deal, honestly.
Please, I will call somebody right now.
Everything up,
But losing your job as a teacher is.
camera.
Huh? I've got a friend right here in Perkins.
No,
Please,
you're under arrest.
please don't do this.
It's too late.
No, please, please, please. I can't do this, please. Please, officer, please, please.
It's hard to watch from a couple of perspectives. You don't want to see somebody suffer. Or I don't like to see somebody suffer. But you don't want to see somebody throw their fucking life away for booze. And then to put kids in harm's way. Although, are the kids really in harm's way? Probably not. How are they in harm's way if she's just a little bit drunk? I don't know. You should have seen me parent Michael when he was a kid. I was drunk half the... No, I'm just kidding. But it's hard to watch. It's like a train wreck.
Well, here's the deal. You're under arrest. So,
No, officer.
hey, we're not gonna sit here and whine. That's over. Am I gonna find anything illegal in here?
I don't think so.
Words.
No, officer. I'm sorry. Officer Dean, please don't do this. Please.
So they'll probably tow her car then, too.
Can I just please?
No.
Can I just ask you a question?
Nope. Questions are over.
Why?
Is this your phone?
Yes. What made you so mad at me? What made you so mad? What made you so mad? I don't want to.
You just can't have somebody like that around kids. You just can't. You can't risk it. You can't risk the safety of children for somebody's dignity, or for, to coddle somebody who's going to put the kids at risk like that.
Where are you at?
Right up there,
Please don't let me see it. I don't want.
Hey, it's over. You had your chance. You've done nothing but lie, and then you wiped the.
Hey kids, this is how about a civics lesson? This is what it's like to get arrested.
We're not gonna go in front of the kids, are we?
At this point, it doesn't really matter.
You just
It
did.
doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
Why does it matter?
You didn't care when you came to school drunk or drank at school.
I didn't drink at school.
I love how snarky cops can get, you know. I mean, granted, she's tried everybody's patience and she's lied, but
Well, you had a cup of wine
That was
in
from
it
the-
on your desk in your classroom.
It was from yesterday.
You came in,
Came in this double one, didn't we? Well, no, we came in this one right here.
lady, make a run for it.
Can you show me 10:15?
Not much left, is there? All right, so that's been our reaction to when a woman gets arrested after drinking at school. You can't let your use of chemicals affect your employment or your family. You just can't do it. And if it does, you need to quit. Or get a program or figure your shit out. Whatever that means. I'm not an expert at drug counselor or chemical health counselor, but all I can tell you is that, you know, the quickest way for you to tear down what you've built is by doing shit like this. So we'll see you next time here on Criminal Lawyer Reacts. I'm Bruce Rivers, board certified criminal defense lawyer, along with our certified content genius, Michael Rivers. We'll see you next time. Make sure you subscribe, follow us on Instagram, follow us on Twitter, sign up for Patreon, and we'll see you next time here on Criminal Lawyer Reacts.
Bruce Rivers just broke down your case. He know all the charges that you about to face. You ain't coming home till 2058. That self-snitching gon' get you put away. Bruce Rivers just broke down your case. He know all the charges that you about to face. You ain't coming home till 2058. That self-snitching gon' get you put away.
23-hour lockdown, police is at my call.